What's good? What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate y'all joining. I'm just cooking up a little something this morning. Well, this afternoon now. It's afternoon now. What y'all up to? What y'all up to? Appreciate y'all joining me. I'm gonna have to switch up this snare. I don't like the snare. How about we go with let's see, do I have percussions here? Yeah, we do got some percussions. We're about to see if we can add some percussions in here. Y'all let me know what y'all think so far and what y'all up to today. Let me know what y'all up to. Alright, I think I got a nice drum pattern going just to start off with. We do have to mess around with these samples, see what we're gonna keep, what we're not gonna keep. Let's start off with the keys. Cause 9 out of 10, I always keep keys. No, let's see. What does it sound like? I could keep that bass line. I'm gonna see what else I can do as far as bass lines go. Oh, we just getting started. We just getting started. Just trying to see if I can find the right bass to go with this. Am I on SoundCloud? No. Oh, you dropping a new song on SoundCloud. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'll delay that a little bit. I don't know if this last step gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Drum sequencer, yes. So Studio One have Impact. So this is pretty much what I use for my drums right here. I set up set up drums, so I can just pull this up right quick. I can show you like this. So with Studio One, I have my drum set up right here. So all my drum sets, anything like that, I just pull it up right here. And I'm just going to pull up these drums right for the moment. So these are my drums, my kit, snares, claps, whatever. And I automatically have it set up. So when I load it in, I already have it set up right here. So I can just go ahead and play in my kits, play in my snares, hats, claps, rim shots, anything that I need. I already have that set up. And then once you got this right here, you can also open up a track on it. And once you got the track, I can play it in if I need to. I can just play it in. But that's how I got my drum set up, man. Also, by me doing it like that, I already have my drum bus and everything else set up. So I don't even have to set that up. Like right here, I already got my drum bus set up. Already got my reverb on my drums. So all that automatically already set up for me. I also do it in Logic the same exact way, because I also use Logic. Oh yeah, so Studio One is actually my second DAW. I actually started off in Logic. Logic was my first. Well, I started off in FL, but Logic pretty much was my main DAW for 11 years. So I pretty much used Logic exclusively for that long. I picked up Studio One because I needed something new, honestly. And switching from Logic to Studio One wasn't hard. The layout pretty much the same. I changed some of the key commands over to be more like Logic, but other than that, it pretty much was easy for me to switch over. The only thing, and it's also better for me when I'm live streaming. Like right now, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. It's easier for me to live stream using Studio One because of the workflow. First of all, I love the workflow of Studio One, so the workflow is easier. And Logic don't work with OBS as well. At least on my side, I don't know why I always had trouble with OBS and Logic. But Studio One, I never had trouble with OBS. So, I'm still working on this bass line. I don't like the last bar. This part right here, I want to change this part right here. I just don't know what I want to change it to. And I'm about to just throw some hats in here for the moment. I'll switch this to 8s for the moment. I just want some hi-hats in here just so I can hear the hats real quick. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out something I can do with this less. I mean, I can leave it like that. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I probably have to come back in and touch up that. I want to do something because I don't like the transition. I think that's what it is. For it to be the end of like a 4-bar loop, I don't like it. I just gotta straighten this up just a tad bit. I felt like that second hit was hitting a little too fast. Alright, let's get some hi-hats in here that I actually want to have in here. It is Studio One. I mean, that can work. I'm going to save this for later, because I might keep this, but we're going to try something else out. Da 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 da. Clear out some of the unused notes. Da 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 da. Now let me know how y'all feel about this so far. Uh, 16ths, please. Move that up. No, that was actually better. I like that better. What do I like most about Studio One? Honestly, for me, Studio One is all about the workflow for me. Like I said, before I started using Studio One, I'll use Logic for 11 years. And the one thing about Logic is if you don't have presets if you don't have presets set up or know exactly what folder your stuff is in, it take a lot longer for you to get into your workflow and finding plugins and stuff. With Studio one of my favorite things is the drag and drop. So I can just come right over the instruments and just drag over the instrument and start programming that and everything else in there. It helps with the workflow and makes things a lot faster for me. So I don't have to go searching. Like most of the time in Logic, I had to go pull up a track. I had to create a new track. Then I had to go in, search for the new plugin I want to use, then load it up. Then once it's loaded up, play it. Then if I want to add something else, had to load up a whole nother track. It was just a lot of back and forth with Logic. And again, I know Logic, so it wasn't a problem. But when it comes to workflow and just dealing with the workflow, I like Studio One a lot better. They both work similar. They both do exactly the same thing. But I just like the workflow of Studio One a lot better than Logic. But because I would use Logic a lot longer than I use Studio One, I can do a lot more in Logic than I would Studio One. But I'm getting there. I'm learning the Studio One a lot more. So I'm getting to the point where I was with Logic. So oh yes, when it comes to third party stuff, I feel like Studio One definitely work a lot better than Logic do anyway. Cause I have like even with some of my MIDI controllers, in Logic, they don't want to work. They don't work 100% of the time. Studio One, I haven't had that problem. So do I want to do that again? Do I want to do that again? Cause I can just copy and paste it over. Okay. When it comes to DAWs, I don't believe it's a thing called the best DAW. I believe that it's whatever DAW work best for you. Every DAW is different in different people's hands. For me, Logic is better than FL, and I like Studio One more than Logic. But for somebody else, FL is like the greatest thing ever. I work with homies that use FL. I work with people that use Ableton, and they both do a great job. They both do whatever you need them to do. DAWs is just a tool. You just gotta figure out which tool you like the most. Um, in my opinion, I like Studio One better than FL. But again, depending on you, how your workflow go, and what you like to do, FL might work a lot better for you. All right, so what I'm about to do now, what I'm about to mess around with is seeing if I can remove some of the percussion, some of the kicks, and move it into percussions. Because I don't want to move, I don't want to leave too much. I don't want to leave too many kicks in here. All right, I think I can leave. You talking about when I was here? These notes over here was. Oh wait. You talking about these? I got these are hats. These is different hats. Pretty much I just had these just to keep time so I can mess around with the bass. And then I switched it over to these hats right here that I'm using now. Right now I'm just going through the percussions and seeing if I can replace some of the kits with percussions. You know what? Now that I'm like listening to it, I think these is locked and I don't need this to be locked. Like, I know the main kits can be kits. And if I do this right, I can do something like, let's mute these right here. And then the last two hits. And the last three. I might not leave them as toms, but take out these. Delete those. Okay, so the plugin I'm using right now is called Impact. So Impact is pretty much what I use for my drums. So right now I'm under the percussions. All these are just different percussion sounds under my Impact. And I do that for all my drums, like even with my hi-hats. So, because one of my biggest thing is when I'm in the middle of making the beat, I want to get into the zone as quick as possible. So I already have all my drums set up. So when I load it up, I have these right here. These are all my drum presets. I already got everything set up. They even busted out with my with some presets that I have set up as far as reverb, and I got a guitar rig on them just in case I want to do some more sound designing later. But I can just load them up. I'm going to just show you here. I load this up. These are all my drums already in Impact. So I can just go ahead and start cooking up some drums right quick with these. So that's what Impact is, and that's how I use Impact. That's what you were seeing when you see all the different titles on the side. Just something to help me get into the zone faster. Definitely didn't work out like I wanted it to. So if I'm gonna do this, da 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 da, take you back to here, take you back to here. So I think I'm just gonna do you, move you up. Again, you. And flip this in reverse real quick. I'm just getting started. I'm just trying to get all my ideas out right now and messing around with stuff. See, right now, I'm not trying to. Right now, I'm getting all my ideas out, laying all my ideas out. So later on, when I'm building out the beat, when I'm arranging everything, I have all the ideas that I want to have out. And I don't have to worry about trying to come up with more ideas to help it sound different as I'm going out later. Like right now, I know this piano right here, I gotta do something with that right there. I gotta touch that up a little bit, tame that. And then I know I got these keys right here that I'm messing around with now. 9 out of 10, they probably won't be playing at the same time when I build out the beat. But it's just nice for me to have all my ideas out right now while I'm in the creative space. I can just get all the ideas out right now, and so I don't have to do it later. Appreciate. Thank y'all for joining. Also, if you're watching me on TikTok, I appreciate you. Tap the screen. Let's get more people in the live stream, especially if you're liking what I'm doing. Go ahead, tap the screen for me. I appreciate the likes. If you're watching me over on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, like the video, like the live stream. I really do appreciate y'all stopping by. And if y'all like seeing somebody cook up beats, chill, and talking, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, people have been asking me to do more tutorials on Studio One, my beat making process, stuff like that. But I want to know exactly what type of tutorials are y'all looking for. What is you needing help with, stuff like that. Let me know down in the comments. Definitely let me know, and I can start working on some tutorials for y'all. I know a lot of people was asking me about drums. There's a lot of people that was asking me about mixing vocals. So I know I'm going to be working on those two type of tutorials. I already started working on them, writing the script for them and everything. But definitely let me know what exactly you looking for. Mixing and mastering? Definitely. I'm definitely going to go over mixing and mastering. That's one of the things that took me a good minute to get used to. And honestly, even now, I'm still getting the hang of mixing and mastering. So, yeah. My YouTube is the same as my TikTok. Unique from 99 Doors. You can find me on there too. Run drums and bass plugins. I got you. I can definitely do something on that line. What's good? What's good? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. Yes. So I started off with version 5. I like version 5, but I feel like the quality of life changes in 6 made it so much better. So definitely I recommend 6 if you're using Studio One and you haven't upgraded in a while. I would suggest upgrading to 6. It's just the quality of life. It's just the quality of life that's just so much better. Oh, definitely. Hit me up and we could talk about it. Cause I like using other people's loops. The thing is, I don't like using everybody loops because people don't do good business. I like doing good business with the people I work with. Like you can ask any artist I work with. I always make sure everything is split 50-50 with me and the artist. I split, even if it's more than one artist, I split everything evenly amongst everybody that's working on the song. So when I'm working with other producers and then I turn around and work with artists, I got to make sure that producer is on the same type of timing that we on. So definitely hit me up. We could talk about it. And like I said, I just want to make sure we all do good business. Because when we put out the song, it don't matter if the song do $20 or $100, $1,000. It don't matter. I want to make sure everybody get evenly split no matter what. See, I didn't know nothing about Studio One. I didn't know nothing about Studio One until about 4 years ago. And then I started doing Logic versus Studio One videos. And those videos blew up. I wish I would have never done them. Because now that's all everybody want me to make videos on. Logic versus Studio One. And I don't want to keep making the same video over and over again. So it was like annoying as hell. Appreciate the follow. Alright, we gotta mute some of these. So I want to do something to those right there. My go-to plugin lately, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I've been putting this pretty much on every single beat, is movement by Output. I've been pretty much using this right here. And this pretty much I've been using for sound design pretty much. I've been throwing it on like sounds like these keys because I like the keys and the way they sound. But I just want to switch them up just a tad bit, add a little bit more life to them. And I can do something like that, but I want to continue. I want to see what else I can do. I'm not gonna cap. So one thing I can say about FL, because a lot of people say I hate FL. I don't hate FL. Like I said, I know a lot of people that use FL. But FL right now has some of the best stock plugins in the game right now. When it comes to like Logic got good stock plugins. I think they got some good VSTs. But when it comes to like sound design and mixing and mastering, I think FL might have the best plugins right now. Yes, FL done came a long way. It came a long way. And that's why one thing, like when people say I'm a FL hater, I'm not an FL hater. I see everything FL doing, and I give them props when I give them props. And FL right now, when it comes to VSTs, I think when it comes to plugins, stock plugins, I think FL got the best ones out there right now. I think if you get FL, and I used to tell people that about Logic all the time. I used to tell people if you get Logic, you don't need to buy any VSTs right away because Logic has some good VSTs. But right now, I can say the same thing about FL. If you get FL, you're not in a rush to get any VSTs because you can do everything you need to do with stock plugins and FL. Man, that shit getting lost. Let's see. Honestly, I don't like that. We're gonna remove that completely. I'm not liking that. This base can get removed too. I'm not keeping that base. Oh yeah, I've been using the new EQ and also the de-esser in Studio One. I've been using both of them, and that's the one thing I was surprised about because I use a lot of third-party plugins, and because I'm not even gonna front, I was that person that bought a lot of plugins and didn't know how to use them. I did not know how to use them at all, and it took me buying Native Instruments Complete series and IZotope. Once I bought those two and I spent over $1,000 for both, it's like, maybe I need to learn how to use my stuff. So I started using a lot of third-party plugins, and I didn't know when I first started using Studio One that Studio One didn't have a de-esser until they updated to 6. And then I'm like, oh damn, Studio One didn't have a de-esser? I was like, damn. Yeah, I did not know they did not have a de-esser. I'm glad they got one now. I've been using it. It's not my go-to, but I definitely been using it. But I'm like, how you not have a de-esser? When you go to mix vocals, that's one of it's not the first thing I use. It's like third on my vocal chain. I EQ, compress, then DS. But it's like, how you not have a de-esser in your DAW? You need that. But I'm glad they got one now. Let's see. Pro Tools. Okay. You use Logic, Pro Tools, and Ableton. So so when I started, I went to Full Sail. Didn't graduate, but I went to Full Sail for like 2 years or so. So when they went to Full Sail, they teach you Logic and Pro Tools. So I was using Pro Tools for a good minute. I do not like Pro Tools. Pro Tools is like a no for me. I don't know if it's the workflow or what. I just couldn't get with it. Yeah, okay, so I didn't graduate from Full Sail because I was already doing music stuff. Like when I went to Full Sail, I started working with an independent music company, and I was working with them. I was working with artists. I was scoring films. I was doing stuff. And so it was like I had that. I was working a 9 to 5. I was also in school, and it was a lot to juggle. And me, I don't like juggling a lot, so I had to drop something. And I was like, I have to keep my job because I have to work. And I'm working with a company already, getting more information out of working with this independent company. I'm getting more knowledge and learning more skills working with them. Why would I continue going to school? So I just dropped out of school. And it's one of those things. It's funny because me and my homeboy graduated. Well, we went to school at the same time. He graduated and he's not even doing music no more. And I'm like, damn. LA Film School. You know what? Not one of my homeboys, but my homeboy knows somebody that went to LA Film School. That's one place I need to visit the West Coast one day. I'm over here on the East Coast. I haven't been to the West at all. I haven't been to the Midwest at all. I've been up and down the East Coast. I haven't been anywhere out west. So I need to start traveling out that way. You know what? I would not lie. Being on TikTok, you will meet a lot of talented producers. A lot of talented producers and a lot of talented artists. I met my homegirl AM Rise on I met her through Instagram. But I met Rapperholic, my homeboy Show Nuff I met. And there's a lot of talented producers, a lot of talented rappers, singers. And we did an album last year called 30 Day Notice that we released. And it's the album we did in 30 days. And it was just, I produced the beats, mixed the songs, and found artists on TikTok. And they just came on. And we just did a whole bunch of songs and released them. We did 10 songs. We got some more songs that we actually need finish. Or I need to finish. They don't have nothing else to do. I need to actually finish the release. We got one song called Dead Wrong. When I say that song is straight fire, I need to get that song done and released. Because I know that song is a hit. I know it's a hit. Like, it's a go. But yes, definitely keep networking, reaching out, talking to people, joining their live, go live yourself. You will meet some talented people on here. And I found the best way to meet people is to do the Can You Rap on This Beat challenge. If you can do those, then yes. You can meet a lot of talented people that way. No problem, no problem. No doubt. I like collabing with other artists and producers. My thing is, I always do a vibe check because we gotta make sure we can vibe together before we even start working on music. Cause you can be cool, but we not vibing, then there's no point of even trying to work on some music together because we're not even gonna vibe together. And secondly, I have to make sure that people do business correctly because there's a lot of people that try to do business wrong. It's like a lot of songs that I put out, I don't charge the artist for the beat. Especially if we doing splits, I don't charge the artist for the beat. And we just work on the promotion side. We just work on the promotion side together. So they hit me up. We get the beat together and everything. And if I work with another producer on that beat and I tell him what we doing, there's a lot of producers that I did that with and they want to get paid up front. And it's annoying when that happens, especially when they want like $400 or $500 for the beat. And I'm like, that's not the timing we on. We trying to make music over here, and if it blows up, it blows up. Everybody get paid. But we're not gonna spend $400 or $500 on the beat, and then you expect us to promote it and you get fair splits. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I even had producers come to me after we released the song, talking about they want 80% of the song. They want 80% of the royalties on the song. I'm like, the fuck? No. Yeah, they non-professionals because they don't know how the music business works. That I think that's the problem with a lot of artists and producers. They have an idea and a vision on how they want the music business to work, and they conduct their business on their idea on how they think it should work, and not looking at how it actually works. And I feel like with us being independent, I'm an independent producer, I'm an independent artist. So I don't have to conduct myself like I'm Warner Studio or Sony Studio. I don't have to act like a major record label. So if I want to split my album 50-50 between me and the artist I'm working with, I can do stuff like that. I don't have to worry about making up whatever I need to make up to before I start making a profit. I can do the business like I want to do the business. And I feel like artists don't want to sit down and, one, learn the music business, and two, understand that they had the freedom to do the business how they want to do the business. You don't have no rules to this. Just do fair business. It's plenty of information out there that show you how to do music business, how to do business as far as doing music and everything. One of the best books I can say read is Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business. And even that book is maybe a little out of date because he always updating the book. But that's one of the best things I can say start off with. And it teach you how major record labels move. And it teach you how other things that you need to watch out for when you're working with other people and stuff like that. Like split sheets. Split sheets are important if you're in the room and you don't know exactly how the things go. A lot of people will say don't use split sheets. They'll kill the vibe and everything. But you got to make sure you get your business done. You have to make sure you get your business done. Because if you don't get your business done, people will take advantage of you. It's a reason why I used to do free mixing and mastering. Like before, I used to do free mixing and mastering for artists. They'll come to me, and because they don't know my work, the first song I mix and master for you, I would do for free. So you can see my work, get a feel for my work and everything, see if we're a right fit for each other. People used to come get that first song mix and never come back for another. So I stopped doing that because it was a whole lot of work on my end. But yeah. You know what? I haven't got an ASCAP check yet. I know I got a couple of cents through them, but I haven't got a check from them yet. I haven't had anything big blow up yet. I really want to get into sync licensing. Only thing holding me back is myself. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. Only thing holding me back from doing sync licensing is myself. Facts. If everybody handled the business correctly and come correct, then everybody would eat. But the problem is everybody want more of the pot than what it is. That's what one thing people always like. I don't understand it. Like people always want more than what's in the pot. And if everybody want 50% of the pot and it's 5 people, is no way you could split 150 times 50 ways. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, everybody want 50% and they want more than what they really want. What there is there. But yeah, like I said, I just like doing fair business. And that's one thing that I always check when I'm working with artists and producers. Because I believe money gonna come regardless. Regardless if we making good music together, money gonna come. So I rather focus on doing good business with each other and putting out good music. Because we working together and we making sure we all looking out for each other. Like I don't understand why producers don't promote songs. If you're a producer and you work with an artist, you produce the beat for the song get released, and you don't mention the song at all. You don't tell nobody that you worked on the song at all. I like to promote the songs I work on. I don't care if I did the beat. I don't care if I did the mixing and mastering. if I worked on it anyway, I'm promoting that song. I want that song to take off. And I don't understand producers that don't promote songs. Yes. And I guess that's why artists like working with me, because I will help promote the song. When we release the song, I will help promote, and I stay on top of it. I ask them when the song going to be released. I make sure I'm part of the rollout when the song do come out. If I had to do a YouTube video about the song, I would do a YouTube video about the song. I would interview them, because I did that. I was doing that last year. Anytime we released a song, I would interview the person that's on the song. That's where they get promotion and it draw attention to their music, and it will help promote the song that we already releasing. So I want to do that again this year. I just haven't released anything. I've been sitting on the song. I need to get the cover art. I might do that later. I get the cover art done. If you're a producer, do you already write your own songs? That's one of the biggest things. I actually started off as a rapper and moved over to production. So when it comes to it, I write my own songs and everything. If you can do just a verse, if you can do a verse and a hook, because how I'm doing my stuff this year, I'm pretty much going to do, I'm going to produce a beat. Say I finish this beat right here that we working on. I finish it, I'll write a hook, and then I'll write the first verse. And then I will have a second verse on there, find a person that would sound good on it, send it over to them, and have them record the second verse, and then release the song. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. If you want to get better at writing lyrics and better at songwriting, the best thing you can do is write songs. And it might sound dumb. It might sound like I'm copying out. But the best thing you can do is literally write as many songs as you can. You can't get better at something unless you keep practicing and working on it. So I can tell you I'm not the best lyricist. I'm not even the best person to come up with songs. When I do come up with a good song, I'm happy as hell. But I know my lyricist and my writing skills is not up to the same level as my production skills, because I practice my production a lot more over the years than I did my songwriting. So right now I'm in the process of getting better at my lyrics and my songwriting by putting out songs. And yes, you're going to write songs that sound cliche. You're going to write songs that's going to sound generic. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You just got to keep going and keep pushing it. See, I like doing both of them. I like being on both sides. I like doing the production. I like doing production more than I like writing. But I also enjoy the process of writing lyrics. So if I can produce beats and release songs and everything, I'm happy to do it. I actually haven't had any mixing jobs, but then again, I haven't been doing much promotion this year. This year is truly, every year for the last 3 years, I've been going hard body, videos, live streaming, everything. If you've been following me on TikTok for a while, you notice I've been going live, but I haven't been posting videos like that. It's because I just got lazy. I don't know if I'm burnt out as far as making videos and recording videos and everything like that, but I got lazy with it. So I haven't been doing much promotion to get any mixing jobs in or any custom beats orders in and stuff like that. So I've been going live, producing beats, and then I write to them later. Honestly, that's what I've been doing. So I'm sitting on maybe 5-10 beats, probably about 10 beats right now that I haven't mixed, but I started writing to. It's nothing I want to do to this. Like that right there can stay there, just like that. But we're gonna pull this one down. God, I know this sound different. Let's see. Okay, it's nothing. So we got rid of that. And let's see, what is this? Okay, right now, just to see how it feels, I'm going to start building this out just a little bit. Just to see. Oh no, I didn't mean to do all that. I'm going to build this out just to see what types of vibes we got and what exactly we can do. See what we're going to keep, what we're going to get rid of. See if we got enough for a hook. So we're going to slide all this over for now. And I missed this. Merge all this together. All right. Bring over the percussion real quick. Maybe not. I don't want to bring over the claps and maybe the snares. Let's see, even the hi-hats. We're gonna test all that. And we're gonna throw the tag in there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this beat so far. Alright, we gotta get this a little bit more in tummy.
My Uncle Unique made this one.
Alright. Well, now that I think about it, we not even using that already. Nope. So we're gonna get rid of this right now. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Again, if y'all watching me on TikTok, definitely tap the screen if y'all liking what I'm doing. Y'all liking what y'all hearing. Hit the follow button if you want to chill with somebody that just like making music, chilling with y'all, talking about music stuff. And if you're on YouTube, hit that like and that subscribe button. Same thing. If you want to just chill with a brother while he cook up some music and talk about music, you know, we just a passionate bunch of people over here that like working on music.
My Uncle Unique made this one. My Uncle Unique made this one.
I like the hi-hats. I like the hi-hats, but I might calm them down just a tad bit. It's a might. It's a might.
My Uncle Unique made this one.
Now I'm listening to it. I can use that more as a hook. I can use that more as hook. Let's see. That's more verse 2. I want to use that for the hook. I know that. Alright, I'm gonna play it again from the top. I might can do that. I might switch out. Matter of fact, let's try that right now. If let's duplicate this. Let's actually remove Serum that's on there. Add a new patch of Serum. And we're just gonna go bass, deep, oops, that's not what we're trying to do. Move this down. I'm pretty much gonna get rid of all that. You too. We can actually shorten this a little bit. What's good? What's good, Gray? Honestly, I'm still learning it. Studio One, I'm still learning it myself. Okay, I think I like that right there. Okay, play back from the top. I'm gonna see exactly how this sounds real quick.
My Uncle Unique made this one.
So the piano roll. If I pull up this, you can just grab it right here and you can move it up and down. Most of the time I have my piano full screen, my piano roll full screen, and then I can also pull this up so I can mess with the volume. So that's how I normally do it. I think I want to do it just like that. I think I want to bring it in just like that. Let's see. And bring in the claps. Bring you over. Oh, is that it? Okay, yeah. Bring you back right here. Bring you over. All the drums right there. Kick, bring you back right here. Alright, let's see that come in. It should come in good right there. South Georgia. I'm based out of South Georgia. Bring you over. Bring you over here. Bring you over. And drums. And I think this switch it up differently enough from the first verse. Move this back. Alright, so right now, I'm liking how everything sound. I'm going to go ahead and bounce everything to a new track. Yeah, I'm liking how this sound so far. I'm definitely liking how it sound. Once I mix it, I know it's going to sound crazy. I know it's going to sound crazy. Right now, it's not had the dynamics that I want it to have. But I hear it where I'm going to definitely build it up. So when that drop come in, it's going to sound crazy. It's going to hit hard. So the reason I bounce everything over to new tracks is because, one, I don't want MIDI all over everything. Only thing I leave as MIDI is my drums until like the final seconds. But anytime I make any changes to anything, I just want to make sure I got it saved in here. Like my basses, I'm not making no changes to my basses. And if anything happened to a plugin, like say if I need to open up the track years later, I don't want to have something happen because I don't have the plugin or anything. So I always make sure I bounce it out to a new track. Make sure I bounce everything out into waveform. Now I'm about to go back through, listen to it, and see if I need to change anything as far as drum wise. So I'm still iffy about the hi-hats. I like the hi-hats. Yeah, I don't like mixing many. I never used the MPC before. I know some people that use MPC. I just never used the MPC before. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. If you find Studio One hard, try out different DAWs. Try out different DAWs. Like if you like the MPC, try Ableton. Cause I know a lot of people that use the MPC also use Ableton. So try out that and see if they work together for you. and that's a little better workflow for you. Yes, I do sell beats. See, somebody also said they use the MPC with Logic. They said they use it with Logic, Ableton, and Pro Tools. Like I said, if you think it's hard with Studio One and you think Studio One is hard to produce in, try out different DAWs. Like I was telling people earlier, there's no such thing as the best DAW or a perfect DAW. It's whatever works for you, whatever fits your workflow. Me, I use Logic in Studio One. I've been using Logic for so long that I got bored with Logic. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I got bored using Logic, and I opened it up. It felt like work. So I switched over to Studio One, and I actually like the workflow of Studio One better than I do Logic. I can still get more done in Logic than I can Studio One because I'm still learning how to use Studio One. But regardless, I think it's a great DAW. I like the workflow of Studio One. If you don't like it, like I said, just try different DAW, see what works for you, what fits for you, because you might find something in Ableton or in Logic Studio One that you like better. I only sell my beats exclusively, so yes, you can buy the beat exclusively, and you can either contact me through TikTok. You can contact me through TikTok, and we can talk about it and work things out. Like I said, this beat pretty much done, so I'm done with this. I got to do some mixing and do some work on my drops a little bit more. Cause I know I'm gonna put some risers in it and everything, but other than that, yeah. Yeah, Studio One. So I started off with Studio One and Studio One 5. I got Studio One 6 now. Studio One 5. And I like Studio One 5, but it was the quality of life changes. Like the workflow wasn't there for me yet. And I just kept using Logic. But once they upgraded the Studio One 6, I just tested it out just to do a YouTube video on it. And once I did it, it's like, they did small tweaks. It's like it wasn't even nothing big. It was just small little tweaks that they did that made the workflow a lot better for me and a lot easier for me. Like if you go to my Logic, I got templates for everything. I got templates and presets for everything. In Studio One, I barely got any templates or presets. The most things I got set up already is my drums and my 808 samples. I got some samples that I already got preset 808s that I already got my processing and stuff on. Those are the only thing I got set up because everything else I can pull up quickly. And because I can pull it up quick, I like that. Who y'all hear on this beat though? Who y'all hear on this? You know what? Let's see something. I was gonna try something real quick.
My Uncle Unique made this one.
I want to do something with this bass. I like this bass, but I'm going to do something else with this bass. It can work good either way. It can work different ways. You only record vocals. Are there good plugins for it? If you're talking about DAW wise, they all do the exact same job. Me, as far as stock plugin wise, if you're not trying to buy third party plugins, Logic and FL, I would say is the best two. Studio One and Ableton, I say is a close second. A second and third. I can't say anything about Reason because I don't know that much about Reason, so I can't speak on that. But as far as just stock plugins, FL and Logic, I would say it's the top two when it comes to stock plugins. At least this is in my opinion. Some people would say I'm wrong about that, but if you're just looking to record, yeah. Also depending on your budget. If you got a MacBook already, use GarageBand to record yourself. If you're just recording vocals, just use GarageBand. So normally I pitch my beats up because I like pitching them up. But honestly, with this beat, I don't think I want to pitch it up. I mean, it sounds okay pitched up, but I think I'm gonna leave it at its original key. But I'm gonna say that for future meters to figure out. We're gonna go ahead and save this real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. Again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, stopping by, chilling with me. I plan on streaming at least 4 times a week. I'm gonna try doing it every day, but I'm gonna say at least 4 times. If you're on TikTok, hit that follow button. You on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It really helps both channels out. And I'll definitely check y'all out later. Deuces.